Right. Get this situated here a little bit so I can make some breakfast. All right, I need a couple things. I need this. My knife is up front. I need a spatula. Salt and pepper. I think that'll be it, so we can make some breakfast. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Hopefully we're all doing good today. Happy New Year. All that fancy garbage that goes along with the new year. Yippee-yo, bop shabam. Let's see here. Change this to all messages. There we go. Good morning. I'm just getting ready to make some breakfast here. We are in, Goldie and I, if you follow along on our channel, Goldie and I are currently in Crystal River, Florida at the moment. We've been in Crystal River for 2 days now, hanging out around this area, camping, doing some car camping around this area. But I need to grab my eggs, some cheese, my tater. I need to cut a potato up. I'm gonna fry a potato and some eggs this morning. I'm hungry. I didn't eat supper last night. I was lazy. I didn't feel like making anything, so hey, no. People going buying a bicycle. Goldie's got something with bicycles. I don't know what it is, but she's got something with bicycles. She likes them. Or maybe she don't like them. I don't know. Good morning and Happy New Year, Brenda. How are you, Brenda? Hopefully you're doing well. Goldie and I are in Crystal River, Florida. I gotta grab my eggs. Grab some eggies so we can have breakfast. Oh, jeez. Grab 3 eggs. I need to get a different container for keep my eggs in. That kind of sucks because the carton, it's all mushy. It's all mushy from the moisture in the fridge. I need a tater. Grab me a tater. A good tater from Wisconsin. Wisconsin! Beautiful. Grab my coffee. Away we go. Now we can get things cooking. Now we can get things cooking, can't we, Goldie? We got a little caffeine coffee and we got a little energy drink. That ought to get the old day a humming. Yep, I need somewhere that I can put that. All right, let's move this garbage out of the way. Pull this around here like so I can cut my tater up. Oh geez, I need to grab my world famous butter spray. You can't forget the world famous butter spray. I wish I had real butter. Real butter is so much better to cook with. But when you don't have it, you go ahead and just use that fake stuff there, buddy. Man, it's a beautiful day already this morning. Sun's out. It's gonna be a nice day here in Crystal River. I think we're gonna try and go see if we can locate some manatees today. There's a pretty popular area for people to find manatee, swim with them, kayak with them, whatever. I think that's what we're gonna do at some point today. We camped out about 10 miles north of town. There's some free camping I found the other day we've been staying at. The last 2 nights we stayed there. I might stay there tonight. Again, I don't know if I'm going to stay there again tonight or not. I need my world famous butter spray. Then I can read some messages if there is. Good morning, Ben. Good morning, Jennifer. Cool bike. Thank you. Hi, I like your hoodie. It suits you. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. It's a hoodie from kind of where I live back home, Lawrence Lake Marina in Minnesota. It's down by La Crosse, Wisconsin, Brownsville, Minnesota, in between kind of them two. It's a cool little marina and place to go with your boat. We go there quite a bit. They do, what was I grabbing? Oh, my world famous butter spray. I forgot. Almost forgot about my world famous butter spray. But they do cookouts on the weekends when it's boating season, where you buy their expensive steak and they let you cook your own meal. Pretty stupid if you ask me. I've never bought a steak from them and cooked it there, because to me that's just stupidity at its finest. But you gotta see the loads of people that buy an overpriced steak from this place and cook it themselves. Now, if I'm gonna buy a goddamn overpriced steak, you're gonna cook it for me, not me. There, buddy. You know? There ain't no way. Why am I gonna pay full market price for a steak and then I gotta cook the son of a bitch myself? Go flip yourself. Not today there, buddy. Not today. Not in my house. Alright, let's get this bad boy fired up. Oh, just like that. Yippee, yo. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Oh yeah, lots of butter spray. Good stuff. Shiver me timbers. I need a paper towel. That's what I need now. Did everybody have a good New Year's last night? You gotta do the work all by yourself. Yeah, ridiculous, Cat. You buy an overpriced steak and then you gotta do it yourself. Just don't make any sense to me. That's just stupidity. That's just stupidity at its finest. You got a $10 steak and they charge you $20 and then they make you cook it. Douche. How dumb are you? Seriously. But you ought to see all the people that go there for it. Holy Christ. It's insane how many people go there. Look at that. We got our taters. Now we're going to fry them bad boys up a little bit. And then once I get to a certain point, then I'm going to crack my eggies. And we'll have ourselves a meal. Get these, make sure they're all separated. What did everybody do for New Year's? Did anybody go out? Hopefully, if you did, you didn't get in trouble, because if you got in trouble, you probably wouldn't be watching this, so don't even worry about it. Yippee, yo. Shoot. Goldie and I, we had an exciting night. Oh man, I need more water in my... I'll be right back. I'll tell you more about what Goldie and I did. Let's get this so it's not completely burning everything to a crisp. Turn that down a little bit. Get these more in the middle where most of the flame is. Alright. I need to get some water in this, and if you want, let's go and we'll get some water. Where's she go now? Where did she go? Oh, you're way over there. What are you doing? She was way over across the street being a real jackwagon. Hey, come on. What are you doing over there? She was across the street. Damn dog, what do you think you're doing over there? Oh, let's see. I need to get some water though. My little water spigot is right over here. Right here's my water. And I need to go somewhere today and find some free water. I was looking around. I found a couple places where I can get some free water so I don't have to pay for it because I'm cheap. I'm a tightwad. I don't like to spend my money. I rather hoard my money for a rainy day. I did buy water last week because where we were at in Florida, I couldn't find any free water around. So I did buy 3 gallons of it. Cost me like 90 cents. Ridiculous. But sometimes you gotta buy water. All right. So what I was saying before I got rudely interrupted by somebody that needed to get some water. If I can get this done here again in the right spot so that we can see everything. Cheap team. That's right, Cat. Cheap. Cheap is the name of the game. Name of the game? How cheap can you be? But what I was going to say before I went and got rudely interrupted and needed some water, what Goldie and I did for New Year's Eve. Goldie and I went out in the middle of the woods by ourselves and listened to the hockey game, listened to the Minnesota Wild game last night on iHeartRadio. I need to turn that down. I'm going to have me burnt taters in no time if I don't. There we go. That's what Goldie and I did last night for our exciting New Year's. It was a lot of fun. Minnesota Wild won, so that was cool. I'm a Minnesota Wild fan, being born in Minnesota, raised in Minnesota. Minnesota! Oh, hey there, don't you know? I always use a spray bottle to wash my stuff because running water out of the water spigot all the time, you go through a lot of water. I didn't when I first started car camping. I would just use it right out of the old water pump, and kind of trying to watch Goldie too so she doesn't go too far away. But I would just use it right out of my water spigot, and boy oh boy, let me tell you how much water I went through. A whole lot of water in a very short amount of time. It was a real pain in the ass because I was always constantly searching for a water source. It was a real pain in the arse, you know. Well, don't that look clean and sanitized? It does to me. Good enough for me. Now, these little Prime energy drinks, pretty tasty. Even though I think they're a bunch of jackasses, the Jake Paul and what the hell is it? I shouldn't say a bunch of jackasses. A bunch of geniuses, to be quite honest. Absolute geniuses. If you understand marketing, they're effing geniuses when it comes to marketing. Geniuses. Love them or hate them, they know how to market shit, man. Jesus, do they ever. We need to flip some of these bad boys a little. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so good. And then take the eggies and put them over the top. Then you got potato and eggs all together in one little mess of a combination of crap. Oh, they're getting soft. They're getting softer. A little bit yet. A little bit. I can put my cutting board away. Get rid of this for now. Oh, if you ever watch my channel or you're subscribed to my channel, do you know what the 125 store is? The 125 store. I love the 125 store. The 125 store is the Dollar Tree. I freaking love that place. I was there yesterday, bought laundry soap. Hold on, I'll get it. Because I'm cheap, I don't like to spend my money on stupid shit. At the 125 store, laundry soap. 32 loads of laundry for $1.25 for soap. Now, that, my friends, is a smoking deal. I love the 125 store. I try to be as cheap as I possibly can. Shoot, the only thing I have on that I've actually, well, one thing I have on today that I bought brand new. The only thing I have on today that I bought brand new. Otherwise, I've always bought, otherwise everything else I have on is all secondhand, other than my hoodie. And I didn't buy that. The guy gave it to me because I did some work for the guy. And he gave it to me as a tip, gave me the hoodie, so I didn't even pay for it. But these Crocs, or imitation Crocs, I bought brand new. That's the only thing. And I got that at Goodwill or Salvation Army, one of the two. My pants, Salvation Army. My shirt that's underneath it, Salvation Army. I always buy shit from Salvation Army, Goodwill, thrift stores. I never buy stuff brand new. It's a massive waste of money. I'm cheap. But what I was saying a little bit ago, at the 125 store, they got these little cherry pies or apple pies. Man, for $1.25, that's a bargain. And I know they're terrible for you and disgustingly terrible for the inside, but son of a beaver, they're good. For $1.25. Now that, my friends, is a smoking good deal. I'm all about good deals and saving my pennies. $1.25, ridiculous. Let's see here. Hey, let's see. I gotta go back. Lucky you got that cool hoodie for free, right? I know, Brenda. Come spring, you'll have our land set up in Oklahoma for y'all to come check it out. Nice, Brenda. I'll come check that out in Oklahoma. For sure. Jeez, but they're annoying AF. Yeah, true, Cat. From Minnesota, he said. Yes, Cat. I'm from Minnesota originally. I live in Wisconsin now, but I'm originally born and raised in Minnesota. Excuse me. Oh, we better check on our taters. Oh, golly gee, oh my. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Oh. Not too shabby. Alright. The 125 store. Anybody else cheap like that and shop at the 125 store? The Dollar Tree or whatever? I call it the 125 store, but it's the Dollar Tree. I love the 125 store. Somebody that watches my lives and is a subscriber, Cece. I think Cece's the one that first said that when he was watching a live. The 125 store. Love the 125 store. Greatest damn store on earth. Ah, shit. Oh, shoot. Don't be swearing. I suppose I really don't need my GoPro because I'm doing this live. I can put my GoPro away. Well, I tell you, here's another thing. I am terrible with video equipment. I don't understand it. I don't know it. I should have paid attention more to Mr. Schultz in school, in computer class, when we were learning that crap 25 plus years ago or whatever it's been. Computers are going to be valuable, he said, in the future. Mr. Schultz, that is stupid. Who would want something dumb like that? Not me. I'm not doing it. Ah, shoot. All right, let's get our eggies. I need one more piece of cheese, too. Man, I love cheese. Oh, look at that. Yum. Oh, shoot. I didn't grab a garbage bag. We need something to throw the garbage in. See, and I'm cheap. I don't even want to use garbage bag. I saved my bag from my apples. Last night I had my last apple, so that can be my garbage bag instead of actually using a garbage bag that I have here that you have to pay for. Why use something you gotta pay for when you can use that for free? I'm so goddamn cheap. It's ridiculous. Hey, I got a question. Actually, it's a question for you all. What do you think it cost Goldie and I to drive from Wisconsin to Florida, to the to like the Destin, Fort Walton Beach area? Because that's when I left Wisconsin, I came into like Destin, Fort Walton Beach is where I started, basically right around that area. How much do you think it cost Goldie and I in gas to drive from Wisconsin to Florida in a Toyota Prius? Here, I'll show you the Prius. I'll show you the hot rod. That's what I call my vehicle. My vehicle is named the Hot Rod. And she's a hot rod, my friends. I'll show you. Don't be jealous of the hot rod, because she's a smoking hot one. You'll be jealous. I know you will. Here's the hot rod. It's got a lift kit in it. It's got different rims and tires. It's got a fully functionable kitchen here. Have an air fryer, coffee maker, 8 gallons of water, extra storage. That's my e-bike battery. My 125 store laundry soap, condiments, USB rechargeable fans. Oh, here's something that's sweet. See that little green thing right there? Chainsaw. I got a chainsaw in the old hot rod. Where my bed is. And my e-bike. And a little bit of the inside you can see of the old hot rod Prius. My solar connector there. I've got two 55 amp batteries over here. 2,000 watt power inverter. This is for my shore power if I plug in, because I wired it for shore power if I go to a campground, which I'm cheap. I don't go to campgrounds. Campgrounds cost money. I always find free camping. I'm just not a big believer in paying for camping when, if you look around and do some research, there's so much free camping out there that you just don't need to pay for camping. You really don't. There's so much free camping out there. A little pepper, a little salt. The best pepper, the best salt is when you grind it. Hands down. Hands down. And if you don't think so, I'm just going to say, you're silly. Not me. You are. I'm just joshing you now. Come on. Come on. What did everybody do for New Year's? Did anybody go out? $1 are cool. That's right, Cat. Dollar stores are bad to the bone. Oh, if dollar stores close, if the Dollar Tree closes, I am gonna be one very sad person if that is true, Cat. I hope that is not true. It could be possible. You gotta sell a lot of 1, 2, 5 things. Oh, there's the dog. All right. You gotta sell a lot of crap at $1.25 to pay for that building, pay for the employees, pay for the product, pay for insurance, pay for everything. You gotta move a lot of product at $1.25. But you know, if you notice when you go into the 125 store, now they got $3, $5 stuff. When I first went there yesterday to get laundry soap, that was the reason I went there, was to get laundry soap, because when I went to the laundromat, oh, you can buy it there, but holy Christ, I could have bought about 6 of those things for what it would cost, you know, when you're at the laundromat buying soap, laundry soap. But I did notice, because I grabbed it yesterday when I was there, I didn't see a lot of laundry soap. I was looking around and they had a big thing of laundry soap. It was $5, which I'm like, whatever, it's $5. It was like, I don't know, 30 loads, 35, whatever type load thing, and it was $5. I'm like, ah, whatever, $5, not bad. And then I kept walking around the store, and what did I find? The 125 laundry soap. Yeah, that's for me boy. That is for me. I need my plate, and I need another piece of cheese. I gotta grab cheese out of the fridge. Oh, we're gonna open blue cheese. Nice. All right. Goldie, she's just hanging out over here. Hey, what are you doing over there, dog? Just kind of hanging out. Hope you didn't lose your ball, because I don't want to be searching around for it. We lost one of her balls the other day. We were running around playing. What seasoning did you use on your potatoes? Oh, Brenda, I just used salt and pepper is all. Nothing special. I was wishing I ran out of seasoning. I got this new one, Brenda. You've probably heard of it. You ever heard of this this place called Blues Hog? Have you heard of that one, Brenda? But Blues Hog makes this really, really good seasoning. It's oh, son of a bitch. Son of a beaver. Excuse my mouth. Oh, I wish I can't remember the name of it. Damn it. But Blues Hog makes this freaking awesome seasoning, and I ran out, and you can actually, oh, we got to go a little bit longer on that eggy, but it's a seasoning you can use on everything, and it's freaking delicious. Damn it, I wish I could remember the name. I can see the label. I think it's called Bold and Beefy. Oh, she's got her ball. Sweet. I think it's called Bold and Beefy is the name of it, Brenda. And let me tell you, it's freaking delicious. So good. Ooh, I do have this one. I could put a little of this on here. Oh, yeah. A little bit of this Meat Church Barbecue. They have this Holy Cow seasoning. This is really good stuff too. I like using that. And this what the hell is this? Kinders. This is a Kinder seasoning. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on, but this is salt, pepper, and just garlic in this one. And this one's got all kinds of crap in it. But they're both really good. But if I had my choice, I would use the Blues Hog Bold and Beefy on this. It is so freaking good. Oh, I need to write that down. I need to write that down because I was at Walmart the other day when I got some groceries and I didn't even look to see if they had it. Son of a beaver. I wish I would have, because that is such a good seasoning. Damn. Alright, let's put these away. I need my plate. And put the cheese on. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Let's see. I heard Dollar Cheese. What's he use? I work for Dollar General. Nice. I don't like Dollar General. $30 in gas. Brendan, no. It cost me $80. I spent $80 in gas this year to get to Florida. From all the way from Wisconsin, all the way to basically Fort Walton Beach, Destin area. Cost me $80 in gas this year. Last year it cost me $100. But I went further. I went a different way, and I was over in Jacksonville area last year. You know that, Brenda. Last year it cost me a little more. But for $80, that's super cheap. And then when, oh, I need to put this away. And then I'll tell you my hot tip. My hot tip coming. Hot tip coming. You ready? Ready for this hot tip? If you use, or if you get gas at like Love's Travel Plazas, Love's Truck Stops, and you use their app for gas, you get 10 cents a gallon off. And if you use their app and you run diesel in your pickup, car, or whatever, you get 15 cents a gallon off through Love's. What? That's ridiculously good. And there's different apps you can look online and find where gas prices are. Because I'm cheap, I always look to see where gas is the cheapest, and typically Love's was right around that price point of everybody else, and then you get 10 cents a gallon off. That's just ridiculous. Me being a tightwad, I will take that 10 cents a gallon off all day long, every day. Well, open, you son of a beaver. Yeah, Brenda, you got to be careful at Dollar General. The sons of bitches, they like to overcharge people. It's pretty well known that Dollar General, at least they used to anyway, and they got in deep shit for it too. They would have one price at the shelf, $1.99. You'd get to the register and it would be $2.14. They got in a lot of trouble for doing that. And most people didn't even know because it was just a little bit and didn't pay attention, because when you'd be at the shelf, oh, it's $1.99. Yippee-yo. And then when they'd get to the register, you got a cart full of shit. Do you think people are going to remember every price? Nope. But somebody caught on and they got in trouble for it. So I typically do not ever go to Dollar General. If that's my last choice, then I'll go to Dollar General. But otherwise, just for that specific reason, being a bunch of thieves, that they're a bunch of thieves and we're stealing from the American people, I won't go there. That's just my choice. That's my beliefs. If you're going to be that dishonest and you're that big of a company and be that dishonest to your customers, piss off. That's what I say. I say pee right off. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. Pee right off. If that's how you're going to treat your customers. So I don't shop there. Now, look at this. We're just waiting for this cheese to melt a little bit. Look how delicious this looks. This is going to be this morning's breakfast. Some eggs, cheese, taters. That is frickin' delicious. That's going to be so I can't wait to chow into that son of a beaver, huh? Plus, you can see you're buying here sheet to remember how much a trip costs you at Love's. True, Brenda, yes. I can teach you how to shop, DG. Well, then I need to learn because I try to avoid them like I avoid the... Can anybody get that? Try to avoid the clap. That was funny. Come on, that was funny. You know that was funny. Nobody wants to. What a dummy. Sometimes I'm a dummy. Oh, well, I need some more paper towels because I'm going to plate this and I want to clean this stuff up right away before I put it away. So let's grab a couple more paper towels so I can get this stuff cleaned up and put away right away. I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you. It does look good. Now I'm hungry, Ben says. Haha, Ben. Well, you know, my friend, potatoes are super cheap. I eat a lot of potatoes. I eat a lot of potatoes because they're cheap and I'm cheap. And so are eggs. I eat a lot of eggs. But they're not as cheap as they used to be, that's for sure. Holy buckets. Before I left home in Wisconsin, we have a store back home called Quick Trip. If you're not familiar with it, it's a convenience store, gas station convenience store that basically is a small grocery store, basically. But Quick Trip back home, they had potatoes. I think it's like a 5-pound bag of potatoes or something like that. They had them on sale for 99 cents. $1. That is so up my alley. If you haven't figured out, I'm a cheapwad, I'm a tightwad, and I don't like to spend money on stupid shit, you know? But that was super cheap. And if you haven't been to a Quick Trip, and if you get a chance to go to a Quick Trip, and they're in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, South Dakota, I think they're in North Dakota. They have one store in Illinois right now. They have like 900 stores or so, right around 900 and some stores up in that Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa region up north. But if you get a chance to go there, I would highly recommend it because it's a freaking fabulous store. I can tell you that I miss not having a Quick Trip close to where I'm at now. Because even like banana, you get bananas. I love bananas. They're cheap food source. They're good for you. But you can get bananas 29 cents a pound. What? 30 cents for a pound of bananas? That is so up my alley. I'll eat about 5 pounds of them a day for that price, you know. Oh, look at that. And it fits right in my plate perfectly too. A little oversized, but we'll make her fit fine. That's awesome. Now I can get this cleaned up too so we can get this put away. Oh, I'll have to show you where I used to keep my pots and pans. I used to keep my pots and pans like on this side where I have my 2 batteries. Over here, I used to keep them on the other side over here because in a Prius, this back quarter panel, if that's what you'd call it, they have storage back in there, and that's where I used to keep my pans and stuff. Well, it got to be a real pain in the arse. That's off. It got to be a real pain in the arse to move my clothes shelf because I keep my clothes in these back 2 drawers is my clothes, and then these front 2 have food and stuff in them and cooking utensils. It just got to be a real pain in the arse moving that all the time. So what I did is I did some ingenious thinking because I'm a GD genius. What I did, I'll show you. I gotta move the camera, so hold on. what I did is I got a board and I cut it, and it goes in between the Holy S bar here and the Holy S bar there, and I had to kind of bend it a little bit to get it in there, but holds my pans up there perfectly. I got a small one there and a bigger one here, and then the one I'm using now goes in this spot, and then I got a bungee cord. I put some eye hooks on top of it to make sure it stays inside there when we're driving. Works mint. Works perfect. There we go. Up above you, you can tempo a bungee and paper towel roll. Oh, for sure up in here? Well, here's the problem with that, Brenda. Oh, I could probably maybe put it up in here. No. It has to be over here or something. I could probably do something like that, maybe. I thought somebody was coming. But the problem with putting it up here, over here, Brenda, it's gonna run into, like on this side up over here, it would run into where I keep my clothes. Then my bed and mattress and stuff is here. I might be able to figure something out. That would be super convenient to have that up there. Might have to look into that, Brenda. Thank you. I might have to look into that. That seems like it could possibly be a really good idea, to be quite honest. I like it. I like it. I think I might have to look into that. Yep, that's a good idea. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with me today while I made breakfast. If you enjoyed yourself, don't forget to smash that like button, you know, maybe share it, maybe subscribe to the channel. If you're bored and don't have nothing else to do, be like, you know what, I'm gonna give this dummy a follow. Ah, shoot. It's all fun and games, right? It's all fun and games. Okay, look at that. We got her all cleaned up. Boom. That can get put away once I'm done eating. Clean up my little stove top quick. Wipe this off. Gotta wipe it off, keep it clean. Have breakfast. Then I think we're gonna have breakfast. Then I think Goldie and I are gonna go try and see if we can find some manatees around today. It's nice out today. It's supposed to be like 65, 70 today. Yesterday was absolutely beautiful here. It was 75 yesterday. It was so nice. It was just freaking lovely yesterday. Oh, for sure. Let's put this bad guy away now. Love it. There we go. That's put away. Now the only thing I need to put away yet is my pan. Put that up where I keep it for in storage. Let's get this cleaned up. Now just think, if I was still washing my dishes the old way that I used to do it with just the water spigot, turn the water on and wash my dishes, look how much water I went through. I filled this up and it was like, I don't know, up to there or so, and I've barely used any. It's down to here. I've used about that much water in that little spray bottle. Now just think how much water I ended up going through with the old way that I used to wash dishes. Ridiculous. You always figure out better ways to do things when you're car camping, especially when you're car camping out of a Toyota Prius. You don't have a lot of room for stuff, So you got to have everything in its place. That's for damn sure. You know, there's this saying, there's a place for everything and everything in its place. And I'm a firm believer in that. There's a place for everything. Keep it there. Oh, you know what I'm missing? Let's put that in my cooking thing. Oh, I'll show you what I'm missing. I'm missing one thing. Actually, I'm missing two things. In one thing, there's one of my subscribers, Kira. If you're watching, Kira, hello. Hopefully you had a good New Year's if you're watching. Hot sauce. Delicious on everything. I love hot sauce. But the second, some ketchup. You gotta have ketchup. I love ketchup on eggs and potatoes. So good. And where do you think this ketchup came from? Where do you think this hot sauce came from? The 125 store. Love me the 125 store. Love it. Don't anybody, and I don't want to hear anybody say, oh, ketchup on eggs, that's gross. I know, not everybody likes ketchup and eggs. I do. I love ketchup and eggies. I could put ketchup on about anything. What are you doing over? Come on. The dog. I think I figured out what Goldie, I've been trying to figure out what my dog is for a breed. And someone the other day said she kind of looks like a black mouth cur crossed with a pit bull. And she kind of does. I'd never heard of a black mouth cur before, but she kind of does look like a black mouth cur with a little bit of pit bull in her. I think anyway. That's my guess anyway. I stayed at a Cracker Barrel. Where was I? Oh, I was in Ocala. Enjoy your breakfast, brother. Hey, Ben, thank you. Good to see you joining and chatting with us. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully you're having a good day, my friend. Hopefully it's a good day for you, brother. And if it's not a good day for you, pray. Prayer works. I'm a firm believer in prayer works, so pray on it. Not everybody might not be a believer in prayer, and that's okay. To each your own. Me personally, I believe prayer works. Now look at that. Oh, this table, since I added this, I've had this on here a while now, but ever since I added this swing table, so convenient. It just swings in when I'm not using it, swing out like that, and it's just on that galvanized piping that you can get from a hardware store or whatever. So convenient, because now I can go like bam, and I can go bam. Now we just need some hot sauce, and we, my friends, are going to be ready to have some breakfast. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you had a good New Year's. If you're new to watching, I'm Brent, my dog's and we do car camping out of a 2009 Toyota Prius that I have set up. I took the passenger seat out, I took the back seats out, built the platform behind the driver's seat, folds up so I can get to my storage underneath. And I have an air fryer, coffee maker, I have a fridge, I have 8 gallons of water, a 2,000 watt power inverter, I have solar, I have 220 watts of solar as well. I have my Prius set up for car camping like there's no tomorrow. It's awesome. I have a lift kit in my Prius so I can get to some places that you probably shouldn't see a Prius. You'll probably find me. I was in northern Minnesota the one time doing some car camping, and you can get out in the woods pretty far in northern Minnesota, and Goldie and I were out in the woods a little ways, a couple miles, 5, 6, 8 miles out in the woods or whatever. And I come across this guy. He was doing some camping back in the woods too, and he goes, "That's a Toyota Prius." He goes, "What the H are you doing way out here in the woods?" I'm like, "Oh man, I'm just out here exploring, you know, just like you. Just because you're in a pickup and I'm in a Prius." He goes, "Man, I've never seen anybody out here in a car like that." Yeah, you probably won't. I'm a little bit of a crazy bastard when it comes to that kind of exploring. Well, let's see how we did. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good. Oh yeah, that's good. A little coffee. Oh, it's so good. Some eggs, cheese, potatoes. What a cheap breakfast. Cheap breakfast. Especially the 5-pound bag of potato was only 99 cents from Quick Trip. I wonder if anybody watching, excuse me, anybody watching other than Brenda, I know you've heard of Quick Trip, Brenda, but other than Brenda, anybody else ever heard of Quick Trip gas stations, or have you been to a Quick Trip before? If you have, let me know. I'd be curious. Met a cool guy yesterday down here in Crystal Springs. I was at the laundromat doing laundry, and he was there doing laundry. Another YouTuber, another guy that does YouTube. Do you think I can remember that guy's name right now, or what his channel name is? Oh, I can't remember it. Son of a... Oh, I'm terrible. This is what I get to look forward to. Dementia. That's what I get to look forward to. I'm already losing it. I can't remember shit. I gotta write it down. I gotta write stuff down. Excuse my language. You gotta write stuff down. I forget. Son of a gun. Now, the Prime energy drink, that was pretty good. Ice Pop, this one was the name of it. That was the first time I had this one. That was pretty good. Hey, can anybody guess where I got the Prime energy drink? The 125 store. $1.25. $1.25. What's that, like $4 at the store? Silly. You can get Monster energy drinks at the 125 store as well. So good. So good. So good. That's a good song. Yummy. This is really good. Damn. Well, kind of feel like I'm Gordon Ramsay here with this morning cuisine that I made. I'm a regular Gordon Ramsay over here. You're fired. Oh no, that's Trump. Never mind. Wrong person. What does he say? Doesn't Gordon Ramsay have some catchphrase in when he's cooking? You're chopped. I don't know. I don't know what the hell he says. You're fired. He's got to have some type of a tagline, I bet, huh? Man, this is freaking delicious. suppose I should read some comments. I haven't been really paying attention too much to that. I'm sorry. Let me go back. You can't park there. Oh man, that sucks. It says no parking, don't it? That's a bummer. Enjoy the brekkie, brother. Thank you, Ben. Praying doesn't work. Well, that's up to you, my friend, Paris. If you don't believe that, it's probably not going to work for you. I believe in prayer, and, works quite well for me, so thank you. Ketchup and eggs is incredible. Hey, you're right, Brenda. Off to work now. Have a good day, Brenda. Ben Smith, no quick trip in OZ. What's OZ? Where's OZ? What's OZ? I'm curious. I don't know. Praying works for me. That's right, Slayer. Amen, brother. Prayer works for me. You don't have to believe it. It's not for everybody. That's fine. But I believe, and it works for me. I pray for stuff, and all of a sudden stuff works out. Funny how that happens. Ah, shoot. Yeah. What a delicious breakfast. And it's cheap. Yeah. If you're into being cheap like I am, you're probably going to want to follow me. I'm a cheap son of a gun. Let's see. I've been gone from Wisconsin here in Florida for 3 weeks now. And in the 3 weeks, because we're car camping around the state of Florida for the winter for 3 months. And you know how much I've spent on camping so far? Just go ahead and take a gander. I spent $0 on camping. $0 on camping so far in the last 3 weeks. And I will not pay for camping. I don't believe in paying for camping. There's so much free camping out there. If you know what to look for, how to look for it. Loads of free camping. Loads of it. If you're paying... Now, I understand paying for camping when you have a nice motorhome, camper, stuff like that. You don't want to go out in the woods, do this type of stuff that I get into and where I go, do my camping. You're not going to want to do that with an expensive camper or motorhome, But then I understand paying for it, but there's no need to pay for camping. No, next month I have a friend. Well, next month. Oh. Well, hey. It's first of the year. It's January. Let's see. He's coming down here, I think on the 7th or the 8th. I'd have to look. He told me when he was coming, and I've kind of forgotten. I didn't write it down. Another one of those things. My brain, my memory. Man, my memory's really good on some things, and then that short-term memory is just not good for me. Man. But he's coming down on the 7th or the 8th, and sometimes he goes to, my buddy, sometimes he'll go to campgrounds and stuff. But hopefully he doesn't, because I'm cheap. I don't like to pay for camping, It's ridiculous. Well, I think we're going to cut this live off. I'm going to finish eating, get my dishes put away, get this one dish finished here. I appreciate you all watching, guys, gals, everybody. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate you washing. Yeah, thanks for washing my dishes, you dummy, Brent. Ah, shoot. I crack myself up sometimes. I appreciate you watching, is what I meant to say. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for the likes. If you happen to subscribe to the channel, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Goldie and I really appreciate that. Goldie, she's over here. She's laying in the bush over here. Oh, there she is. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, you want? Come on. Thank you. Ready? No, we'll sit and play fetch for a while. Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you, Australia. Ben Smith. Nice, Ben. Sweet. That's cool. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. That is the Hot Rod Prius. That's what I do my car camping out of. That is, I don't know, a Hot Rod e-bike. I like the Hot Rod Prius name better personally, but thank you guys. I appreciate it. The old Hot Rod Prius is going to call it a day for this live. My air fryer and my coffee maker. If you just joined, I'll give you a quick little tour of the old Hot Rod. Here's my air fryer, coffee maker, 8 gallons of water, my paper towels, my water spigot's right here. Bam! Just like that, it's my water. Back over here, I keep my pillow right here during the day, but there's storage underneath here. My battery powered chainsaw right there. A bunch of storage containers underneath. And then obviously my bed, my little shelf here that swings out. My clothes I keep in here. Food and cooking utensils in this front one. 2,000 watt power inverter. This is for my shore powered battery maintainer. My solar charger connector there. And then behind this plate here, I have 2 55 amp hour batteries that I use. That's what runs everything. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you gave a thumbs up, we appreciate that as well. And if you happen to follow along, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Happy New Year from Goldie and I, and we'll see you in the next one, okay? Peace.